Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to depending on what type of viewer you are. You may be looking at the title of this video, you're probably thinking, huh? This guy doing art? That's not his normal shit. And you're correct. My normal shit is taste testing a bunch of shit and playing Overwatch. I mean, that's what more well known as, is the guy who plays Overwatch and taste tests a bunch of shit, random shit. And yeah. Um, but for those of you who have stuck around my channel for a long time, you will know that I used to do art and design in college. Windows Update. Fuck off. I'm in the middle of something. Fuck off. Um, and if you just did know that, then hello. User OG, you've been here for a long time. But I've been watching a lot of people like on my TV right now. There's Moonlight Jewel who makes dolls. She gets one of her friends to get the faces and stuff so she can 3D print them, and then she makes a doll. She paints all of it. She makes the hair, like the wig stuff. She makes all the clothes from scratch, everything. And when I watch them, then take people who do that stuff, or like make stuff with resin. And one of my favorite people make stuff out of clay and just create like creepy, like gorish stuff. Is North of the Border. Yous should search up North of the Border, also Moonlight Jewel. She's alright. If you like watching people make dolls and stuff of like characters, not even if it's just characters or if it's just dolls in general. Like she's made 3 different VTubers. Trying to remember what the VTubers' names. I cannot remember them. I do apologize. Uh, but she's made 3 different VTubers. Yeah. But North of the Border, fucking love the guy. Can't wait until he uploads something new. Um, and it's got me thinking. I used to love creating stuff. I used to create some of my own cosplay stuff. Like on TikTok, I made a Nightmare Foxy ears. I've still got them over there. I can't be asked then getting up to get them. I should have got them earlier, but they don't need editing. I just got the stuff that I want to sort out a bit, and yeah. Well, I made my own Nightmare Foxy ears that turned out not perfectly, but good. They turned out how I wanted them, if that makes any sense. Um, and yes, I know it's Monday, and today should be Minecraft Monday, but I've changed my mind. I'm not gonna play Minecraft this Monday. I'll play it next Monday. 'Cause I want to play Marvel Rivals. I've been looking at people playing Marvel Rivals. It's like, yeah, I want to stop. I want to play Marvel Rivals, and I need to get through the season 1 battle pass, and I want to show you the season 1 stuff. Um, so yeah, just make sure my TV doesn't turn off. But yeah, that's what we'll be doing a bit later on today. I will be going to shop first, though. After this live, I'll be going to shop because I'm gonna get not a £20, not a £40, a £100 PlayStation voucher because I can only play Marvel Rivals on the PlayStation because the only Xbox I own is the Xbox One, and I am not getting rid of that. Just upgrade to one just to play Marvel Rivals. Because Marvel Rivals is cross-platform, so I can still play with Rain, which I have done a couple of times. I fucking love playing with him. Rain, if you ever watch this, because this is only 4 minutes so far, and this is 4 minutes in. Rain, fucking love you, dude. I love playing video games with you because we always have a fucking laugh. We always say like shitty jokes, and we tell like teammates, "Oh, the fucking shit." They're like, we just have fun. We just have a good time. But yeah, I'm gonna be playing that later, and I'm gonna be getting £100 PlayStation voucher to get some currency for that for Marvel Rivals, so I can get some in-game skins. The main skin I'm wanting to get though is the one for Sue Storm, aka Invisible Woman, because oh my god, not only the ass, but it's just a fucking boil the skin. The only other skin I have for her at the moment is the recolor, where it's blue instead of the normal white, which they should have made the white one the recolor. And I don't understand what they named the white skin for Sue Storm and Reed Richards, because they should have just called it the Future Foundation suits, because that's what they basically are. And then the regular suits being the original, the blue. Because that's what we mainly know them in, is the blue suit. And oh my god, I played a bit of it. Played a bit of Invisible Woman or Sue Storm. She's not that bad. I did enjoy playing her. Being able to be invisible and just go behind the enemies and just knock them back and be like, oh, go back, go into my team. You know, and then go back invisible, just be like, yeah, boy. It felt so good because you can be permanently invisible. If you don't attack anyone, you don't do anything, you can be permanently invisible. Like how Sombra used to be. Do you remember how I used to be when it came to Sombra before the patch when I used to start playing her a lot more? Oh my! She feels like Sombra but better, and she's a healer. She can shield. You can shield teammates. You can damage and heal teammates at team and enemy team at the same time. Like say there's a teammate in front of you, and in front of that teammate is an enemy. If you start healing the teammate, it will also do damage to the enemy at the same time. Oh my fucking god, it's amazing. It's just kind of like Dagger in a sense, where you hit them with of a projectile to heal them, except with Dagger, I think sometimes it will auto lock onto your team or the enemy team with your like things when you're throwing them to do damage or heal. With Sue Storm, I don't think she does that. I'm not too sure. But I do like the way she plays. I'm not a big fan of Reed Richards. Just the way he jumps and when he goes, ha ha ha, and damages back, it just looks fucking shit. Not gonna lie, it looks a bit stupid. Other than that, with his ultimate and stuff and the way he hits you, it can be annoying. I will say that. It's annoying. But that doesn't look too bad. I do like the look of his ultimate and when he gets like big buff form. It reminds me of like when you first see Frieza from Dragon Ball Z go, and this isn't even my final form. And he's in like the big buff stage before he goes golden. But yeah, it's just the he bounces back. Just to me, it looks a bit stupid. When he jumps, it looks a little weird. It's the neck, but I get it because he's like elastic, Mr. Fantastic. Oh, so elastic. But yeah, Right now we'll go customize some stuff. I've got four things I'm going to customize. Three of which I did not make. One of which is a project I made ages ago. This thing I made, I'll save them for last, but I'm just gonna say this. This thing I made is one of the most, in my opinion, is the most amazing thing I've ever made, and is the one thing that I've made that I am proud of. I don't care if it's drawings, coloring pictures, whatever, 3D work. This is the most amazing thing I've ever created. I have got something on it that I didn't make, I bought, but it works with what the item is. Let's get into it. Let's get into like a weapon. I say a weapon, it's plastic. I bought this ages ago for a Halloween thing. It's got some fake blood on it already, but I feel like we can add more. My, by the way, if you buy this type of stuff where it's like goopy, fake blood, my best tip for this, obviously shake it, but my best tip for it is put it on some loo roll or kitchen roll, whatever first, and then it'll be better because when you dab it on, it looks a bit more like real fake blood. Um, let's get a bit of this. Now I am going to need something to prop it up so it doesn't like get on my like blanket I've got down as a makeshift rug. So I need to put it on something. So I don't really have anything, do I? That I can put on. I have a I'm gonna plan to play it. I know what it is. I haven't opened this. This is from Christmas. My selection box. I don't know when it goes out there, but fuck it, because it will dry quite quick. So I'm dabbing it, but it's like I still need to put on something to. This thing I do as well. The tip also works if you put it applying it on your like your face and stuff. Because again, it just makes it look more like realistic blood, like you've in general instead of just spraying it on. Because it's a bit more like jam or jelly almost, like gelatinous. You just dab it on there. Alright, this has been burned. So this is what the side looks like normally, and then looks a bit more like realistic now. Just put that there. Go keep it spin open. Alright, next bit, because I need to do the other side. What was the actual part I just applied? The other one is another weapon as well, if I have. But it comes apart from it, like becomes part of it. Not as much as it is on the other side, but still quite a decent amount. Uh, and this is all I'm somewhat gonna be doing, except when I get to the third thing I'm gonna be doing before we go into special project. So this is a scythe. Yes, it doesn't look like it, but that's because you can, it like comes apart. Uh, but I've took it apart so then it's easier to hold and stuff, and it's not like as big and gets in the way and clunky stuff. I'm gonna add fake blood to it because there's no fake blood at all, and yeah, I feel like it'll look better with fake blood. So that's what the plan is there, and my reasoning. But yeah, today after I've been at the shop, gonna be playing Marvel Rivals because I haven't played in a while. Also, just so you know, you probably see me play a lot of Moon Knight, Cloak and Dagger. If I choose to, I want to be like a healer. Like when it comes to support or healers, the people I mainly play are. Oh, fuck, I've got the fake blood on my hand. Not good. Jeff the Shark, because I do quite well as Jeff the Shark when it comes to like healing my team and just being a good like healer in general because I can heal quite a lot. Um, actually, caps lock on. Didn't mean to go. But yeah, and oh, what the fuck did I put here? I just genuinely like him, and his ultimate I do like because I can swallow people. Swallow, drink, swallow. But yeah, but yeah, also There's a before shot, there's an after. You see what I mean? But it looks a bit better with like the fake blood in it, because it's like it's been used. You've been used and abused. Because I can do this. And like that doesn't look like there's much on, and then you get to this side. Just make sure there's no residual loo roll that's on it, because that can sometimes happen. Because you don't really want loo roll on it. I mean, it kind of looks a bit like flesh, so if you do want to keep it there, I don't know how long it will stay there for, like, but it's a choice. Like, you can if you want to. Alright, go put the cap back on the fake blood for now. Because we're going to get to the third thing that I'm going to be doing. So I've got this crown. If you remember when my channel used to be called Pack Attacker 21, then you'll know all about this crown. This was Pack's crown, and I want to make it not. I want to bring it back, not only because, not only just for the upcoming anniversary of my channel, which I've jotted it down in my calendar when that anniversary is, right? So for you guys that want to know when the anniversary of my channel, when my channel first started uploading content, um, October 3rd is my 8-year anniversary of the YouTube channel. Um, so yeah, and this will be brought out for then, and then afterwards I will be putting it in as like a like, little Easter egg if I start to do skits, which I want to try and start do a bit more. I want to try and diversify my channel a bit more instead of just being known as the guy who taste tests a bunch of random drinks and food and someone who plays Overwatch a lot. That's why I'm starting to play other games like Minecraft Mondays. Also still have the Overwatch Wednesdays and still have Taste Testing Tuesdays, but also not just Minecraft Mondays, but we have Marvel Mondays. Um, and then Funko Fridays. So yeah, but with this crown, there's no gems on it. They used to be, but they all fell off. And what I'm gonna do is I have two Sharpies right here, red and black. And my channel colors are red with black. And I want to do a cool thing. I'm gonna color the inside the circles, possibly with the red. Make like a pattern where some of them are red, some of them are black. So I'll go red, black, red, black, and then yeah, it's not black. This is red, black, yeah. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Also, I'm gonna have to get some new Sharpies at some point because this one's pretty much fucked. It worked, but it just so that I can redo it and that, and then it's time to do the blacks. Let's start from here 'cause this is this. same goes with the black Sharpie I'm gonna need. I'll end up redoing these when I get better Sharpies, but for now, I'll just. I mean, what I could do when I go Morrison's. I mean, you can kind of see it. I've got like a vision, and I'm gonna do that. And what I could do is when I'm at Morrison's, see if they've got any Sharpies, like random reds, blacks, and then I'll when I come back, I'll redo it before playing Marvel Rivals on camera with you guys, and then yeah, I was thinking of putting fake blood on this, but I feel like not doing that because I don't know. I mean, I want my idea of wanting to put fake blood in it is like, oh, this is the crown of Pac. There's blood in it because he's dead, and Eclipse was born from it, from the channel of Pac, and then like a symbolic kind of thing. But then I'm thinking, no, keep it pristine, keep it fresh, because yeah, Pac may be gone, but he wasn't killed off because obviously all along I was Pac all along, and yeah. So again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and remember to get Sharpies as well. So yeah. Bless me. Also, yes, the lives mean that I'm feeling better. I'm not fully better. I've got my strength back. My bones don't feel like they're breaking every time I move, because that's one thing that was a main issue when it came to me being ill, is that I could like, I don't know, slightly stretch and it felt like my bones were snapping in half. My head was just hurting all the time. I had like constant migraines and headaches. And it turns out I had man flu. Fucking great. And because I don't have asthma anymore, even though I'm pretty sure I might still do, but my GP is saying I don't have asthma anymore. So that means I'm not eligible for a flu shot. Shouldn't a flu shot be like not mandatory, but be available to anyone and everyone, no matter if they're eligible or not? Because it helps prevent getting colds. Like, I'm sorry, the fuck? It makes zero fucking sense. Um, but yeah. Now the piece de resistance. Also, just to show you guys, I do this thing as them are for cosplay stuff because I want to start doing cosplay stuff on TikTok again, and maybe on here I might post a few of my TikToks, like the ones I'm proud of. So it won't be a lot. But I've got a lot of cosplay stuff, not just the weapons, but like clothing wise. Like I've got these, which I got at my first ever Gothic week at Whitby. Let me just. I've also made sure it's correct for my head, which took a long, long while just to sort it for my head. I forgot everything looks so weird when um like I put these on because I can see multiple different things. How do I look? But when I do cosplay, so I'll probably like have them either here or like around my neck kind of thing, like this. Um, I do have two others. One won't fit me no matter what I fucking do. And the others are on the thing we're getting onto next, so put fake blood on it. Because I like the way it looks right now. And what it is a steampunk topper I made in secondary school. I made the hat in secondary school, and look how good the hat is, especially with these goggles I bought. And the hat is made from cardboard, by the way. It's made from cardboard and a special type of tape that only gets adhesive, sticky, when it is put in water or when it's wet. So yeah, also it only fits my hat. And yes, the goggles aren't scented, but fuck it. It's in like a way where yeah, it's not scented, but it looks kind of good still. And this only fits my head still, and my head, which means my head hasn't grown since secondary. Um, which I'm kind of thankful for, but also the fuck. And it means that no one else is able to wear this hat, and it's one of the things I've made that I'm proud of. And I couldn't have made this without the help of my art teacher. Um, I had at the time. She was fucking amazing. I loved her. Like she supported me for a lot, not just with art, but with like getting to college, like getting to Millsborough College. Not just going there, but also getting into it. She was my reference to get into Millsborough College, and she even came to the meeting when I first went to Millsborough College to do art and design. She also helped me out with another teacher who was a fucking bitch, because they were saying, "Oh, you're not going to get into college because you're drawing. It's terrible, blah blah." When art is not just fucking drawing. It could be coloring in stuff, or it could be graphical design. It could be digital design, 3D work, fucking like art is subjective, and it also depends on how you view art. If you're like me and you prefer do 3D stuff or digital stuff, then yeah. If you like doing the drawing a lot, that's fine too. I've seen a lot of good drawings from my mate Rain. My mate Rain, fucking beautiful works of art you can make. I've got one of them in a fucking picture frame. It's a Sylveon. That he drew. I've drawn some decent stuff, not extremely wowzer stuff. One of my favorite things I've drawn is this thing I made for Halloween that I've still got stuck up to my wall. It's Pac-Man with a proton pack capturing one of the ghosts in the Pac-Man game. I call it Ghost Munchers. I thought that was quite clever. And like, yeah, I've me and Rain have both worked on a project of it because we were gonna have a separate channel that was mine and his channels combined, mixed with someone who I'm not going to mention, but it's Rain's twin sister that I used to date, and we made a logo. Me and Rain made a logo for that channel, which is still hung up as well. Never got used because we never made the channel. I don't think we'll ever will, but we've got our podcasts, which we still need to do more. Rain, what we doing that next podcast, boy? We've been asking for ages. But yeah, I feel like putting some fake blood in it might make it look a bit cool. Like a bit more of a story thing. Because I did use it for a character on my TikTok. I can't. I think it was like Jack Randolph or something, some sort of like something Randolph maybe. And I want to put some fake blood in it. Not a lot, just a decent amount. Go start off with the front. Uh, and then when this is done, I'll probably be ending live, and then yeah. But obviously, I'll show you guys the finished results, and you'll be able to see the finished results because I'm live. Fuck off! Got it on my thumb. Why the fuck do I do this to myself sometimes? I do not know. Anyway, let's get into this. I'm gonna start off with the front, and maybe what I could do is make it so it's like the story behind it is, oh, because it's made of metal, it's a top hat made of metal. The character I had on TikTok used it as a weapon, just like bash into one's face, you know? Or pretend, of course, YouTube. Don't get your fucking knickers in a twist. You bunch of babies. Alright. Because it's got a slight dent in this part here. That could be where the point of impact is. Which, yeah. I am not putting on the goggles though, because fuck that. Uh, but at the moment, don't know if you can see it. There's a bit of the roll right here. But off camera, the way I can see it, it looks good. I'm not gonna be putting it everywhere. It's gonna be mainly predominantly the front because that's all people can be seeing. So I'm gonna do a little bit more near the front, maybe on this side, and a little bit more on the other side. Um, I don't want to go too heavy-handed. Just want to look somewhat real. But obviously, we know it's not real. Just hope TikTok won't end up knowing it's not real. Well, I just hope TikTok will end up knowing it's not fucking real. So at times, right? Like the reason I stopped doing stuff on TikTok was I got sick and tired of the way TikTok worked when it came to being like, oh, you've got a fake plastic gun that clearly looks plastic and is clearly fake, but we're gonna take the video down anyway, because fuck you, I guess. Like, that's pretty much what they were doing to me, and it's just like, the fuck? It's fake. And yeah, I could put warnings, but at the end of the day, you could tell it's fake. Why the fuck would he have a real gun on a fucking TikTok video? It's so fucking stupid. Because it means if a policeman sees it, they can cut them off. They can find out where the fuck I live and fucking do me and get me fucking done and shit. Like, yeah, I may be stupid. I mean, I'm doing this live, okay? And I've done some stupid shit in the past. But I'm sorry, but I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm not that mentally retarded. Like I am a bit of a retard, but I'm not that fucking retarded. You give me some sort of fucking credit. Yes, I'm using the same one right now because same thing. Blue roll because I want to get more near the bottom kind of thing. Now that looks good. Don't know if you can see it, but that looks good. Um, yes. It's on my thumb again. Because it keeps spreading in a weird direction. It's like, oh, you spread it. Let's put this way. No, I don't want you to go that way. Because there's no point going that way. No, I didn't wipe my nose with the thick blood side. I just Alright. So the hat is done. That the crown. I'm gonna see if I'm getting some better sharpies when I'm out. The weapons done. The hat just need to give it time to dry, and then I can put these back on it. Um, and yeah, I wish my laptop's camera quality was a little bit better, so I can show you. But maybe you can kind of see that, like the fake blood. Like I love how it looks, like the fake blood here, 'cause it does quite a lot. It screams like something's fucking gone down, but it's not a lot of blood to be like, huh, who the fuck you murder? Kind of thing. It looks like someone's been beaten up with it, basically, and not like murdered. Um, but what I'm gonna do is try and put the glasses back on and without smudging the fake blood. And hopefully, yeah, you can still see the fake blood there. No. This again is one of my favorite things I ever made in secondary school, and one thing I'm the most proud of that I've accomplished. And I just can't believe I made this with cardboard, tape that only gets sticky when it's wet, and hot glue because them silver rivets are made of hot glue. Just dabs of hot glue, painted silver. Ooh, that's cool. I just noticed. I don't know if you can see, like right there, is like the fake blood, like put in there, like it's like it's fresh. It's like a wound. Looks kind of like a fresh wound. There we go. Put it. What? Let's go put it there. But yeah. Hopefully you've liked this. Me doing something a little different. Uh, but not. It's not. Something a little bit different, doing a bit little artsy things, kind of. Would you consider it art? I don't know. But just something a little bit different, before I play Marvel Rivals a little bit later. What I'm gonna do is end the live now, and then get changed, go to Morrison's, get what I need to get, and I'll come back, do what I need to do with the voucher, and if I do get Sharpies, I'll try and remind myself to do this properly on camera. And yeah, and then then I'll go live, do that on live, and play some Marvel Rivals because I've been wanting to play Marvel Rivals for a while. Also, my nana gave me another little gift that was supposed to be on Christmas, but forgot. It's a wallet, but it looks more like a purse, but it's got a skull on it. I've managed to fit everything from my old wallet into this, and it's lucky because I need a new wallet because that one where the clasp part is, where my coins would go, it was ripped on the side and they would keep almost falling out, and it's just like the coins would all keep almost falling out, and it was getting a bit worrying for me because I thought, oh, maybe a coin will end up falling out. This small enough, compact enough, but I can still keep my money in it. But yeah, if you did enjoy this live slash video, want to hit the like button. You don't have to. You can hit the dislike button. If you do hit the like button, while you're down there, hit the subscribe button. Again, you don't have to if you don't want to. But if you do, why not hit the bell icon on desktop? mobile, and on console, depending on what you end up watching me on. Some meat, a bit of meat. Um, but yeah. Also comment down anything I've ever asked you to comment down this video slash live or in previous live slash videos. If you do hit the bell icon, you already know. I skipped past it, but you already know why I didn't say why you know it's good because I'm getting a bit bored of saying it. Yous are probably getting bored of hearing me say it. So yeah. That's what the f- is nothing. Just a button on my mouse, I thought I'd do it to me. But yeah. I'm gonna end now. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, whenever you see this. Hopefully, you end up seeing this before the Marvel Rivals live. But yeah, peace. See ya. Bye.